Mi gente, you have been lied to. The adults told us one thing, but if you see the world for what it is, you can see right through the BS. What do you hear in high school, middle school? College is not a dream, it's a plan. And look, I'm repping today. I don't go to college. I don't go to a university. And I still got some merch, some shirts. So to any of you who are watching this, man, you don't gotta go to college to be able to wear a college shirt. I mean, you don't even gotta go to college to say you went to a college or university. I mean, do people really ask for your diploma there? They're not gonna ask for it, right? So who's gonna care? Who really cares? Nobody cares. The first place where we went wrong. If we failed to assess the value of higher education, then what we did was basically blindly follow the crowd. Now, if we did assess the value of higher education and we saw that it does benefit us and it does give us a positive ROI or return on investment, then obviously it is a very intelligent and noble thing to do. But a lot of college students are spending time on college, wasting their time, learning about topics that they're never going to apply to their day-to-day life. And it's just 4 years of their life that could have been used more efficiently, more effectively, to build wealth for themselves. Instead, they got tricked. Societal pressure got them. Societal pressure got the best of them. And today, I'm going to share with you why self-education is way more important than higher education. You have to educate yourself. You have to put in those works. And in college, you educate yourself anyway. But through self-education, you're educating yourself in topics that you're actually interested in, that you're actually going to apply to your day-to-day life. So you're not wasting your time. You're not wasting your mental capacity, all the storage you have up there. Nah, you're using it effectively. Let's get on with the video. Building your ambition is a process that is unique to each and every single one of us. In order to reach new heights, you must gather all the knowledge that you can. You must always be eager to learn. Never stay stagnant. But you can't stop there. Great individuals always implement their own approach as a product of their very own conclusions. Not someone else's conclusion. Again, not the adult's conclusion. Because yes, they're older and they're wiser. But if they're not where we want to be in life, why would we take advice from them? We have to take advice from people that are actually living the lifestyle that we want to live. You can't follow the crowd blindly, okay? You can't approach a problem based on someone else's conclusion. You have to develop your very own, based on your philosophy. And what is philosophy, you may ask? Philosophy is what you know and what you don't know. Make sure that you have the best of the best when it comes to philosophy. Philosophy entails your values and your morals and your principles. Do you know your philosophy? You must know your philosophy because you can't fall for anybody else's philosophies. Why? Because they may not be right. Who knows? You don't want to trouble your life in that sense. You don't want to follow someone else's philosophy and later down the road find out that that philosophy was not right and was not fit for your life and what you wanted to experience and what you wanted to see. It's better to make that decision for yourself. Yo, hold up. Before we continue with the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you feel like you've gotten value from this so far. For the YouTube algorithm, we can reach more people and help them improve their lives. Let's get back to it. So as you collect knowledge throughout your lifetime, you must sort through it and find out what's really valuable to you. What may be valuable to you may not be valuable to the next man, and what's valuable to the next man may not be valuable to you. But it is true that some topics are more on the evergreen side. Some topics can be applied to all individuals. But make sure you make your own judgment and draw your own conclusions. Only then could you develop your actual philosophy, your very own philosophy. And let me tell you this, your own philosophy is one of the most important of your guidance systems. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Your philosophy is the most important one of your guidance systems. What you know and what you don't know is extremely imperative. So you have to develop your own plan. You don't want to follow someone else's plan and deal with the pain and suffering later, finding out that that was not the plan for you. You have to debate the plan of others. What do I mean by debate? Talk about their plan, hear their plan out, and then add your own thoughts and ideas, and have that exchange of ideas, exchange of philosophies, so then you can conclude a better one for yourself if you need to make any changes. If you hear something that you like, maybe you could implement it to your day-to-day life and it could be a game changer. So you have to debate the plans of others. You have to debate their philosophies. You have to debate the achievement style of others, the way others appreciate themselves. Debate it all. But why? Because it affects everything. The value that you place on your plan, the value you place on yourself, the value you place on life in general affects everything around you. It even affects how you respect time. Because you see, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, but we all respect those same 24 hours very, very differently. So there's no surprise that there's a connection between appreciating yourself and appreciating and respecting your time. One of the best kept secrets of the ultra rich is that they have about 24 hours in a day. And you might say, well, that's not possible. That can't be right. 24 hours? The poor people got 24 hours. And yes, that's true. So you may be asking yourself, what's the difference? How come one man can enjoy the riches of life and the other suffer? The difference is the management of time. One group of individuals spend it carelessly as if they were able to get their time back. But you and I both know that that is very foolish. That's very childish. Because you will never be able to buy your time back. Once it slips, it's gone. And that's it. The other group, on the other hand, takes advantage of every single minute, every single second available to them. What a mentality to have. Being resourceful. Doing the most you can with what you're given. That's an admirable quality to have. You don't want to be delusional. You don't want to spend your time carelessly acting like if you were able to get it back in the future. That is sophomoric. You can never get your time back. You see, time is not like money, because money comes and goes. You could be a millionaire one day and be broke the next. But you know what it takes to get to that milli. You could be a millionaire again in a year, in a couple months, in a decade. But time don't work that way. Like I said, once it slips away from our hands, we can never, ever get it back. So can you imagine what your life would look like if you valued your money more than you valued your time? I'm sure you've met a person like this in your personal life. Think about them. Imagine how they live their life. They may have all the money in the world, all the financial success they may have dreamed of. But if they don't respect their time more than they respect their money, this individual will never be rich in lifestyle, nor will he be rich in experiences, because he failed to understand the true value of his time. I want you guys to think about this. What if tomorrow you decide to hop on your car, take the freeway to work, and one day you encounter this drunk driver, and you were on your phone trying to change the music. As you were trying to change the music, you feel an impact, sudden impact. Bah! Next thing you know, you wake up, you're in a hospital bed. You're almost broken, bro. You're half dead. And that was your near-death experience. At least your very first one. Would that be a wake-up call for you? Or would you continue to take a sorry-ass approach to life? We never know when our time is going to come. We can't control that. And we can't be focusing on that. We have to focus on what we can control. Make sure you take advantage of the time that is available to you now. Don't take it for granted, because you may not have time tomorrow. But let's knock on wood. How can you avoid this? How can you avoid not respecting your time? Simple. Engage in a few simple disciplines every single day. It don't gotta be complicated. A few simple disciplines every single day can change your whole life. Your future can change. Your income can change. Your health can change. Your thoughts and feelings can change. And all you have to do is engage in a few small, simple disciplines every single day. You don't want to waste your time. Learn from your own personal experiences. Learn from the experiences of others. Because you can learn from negative as well as positive. You can draw lessons from both sides of the spectrum. And this is why the Bible is a great book. It has a lot of examples of what to do and what not to do. It's a great book on life lessons. It gives us warnings telling us to avoid what these people did. But it's also filled with examples telling us to do what these people did, to reap the fruits of our labor. So you say, wow, what a wealth of information. And people still don't take advantage. Be resourceful. Respect your time. Mi gente, if you ever make it in somebody's book, if your story ever makes it in someone's book, make sure they use you as an example of what to do. Make sure that they don't use you as an example of what not to do. You want to lead by example. You want to be that leader. You want to be that person that gets people motivated, that gets people pumped, that gets people encouraged, that gets people interested. And the key is, most successful people in this life have an addiction for education. They have an addiction for learning. They just have to know. They're so curious that they spend their time reading and reading and reading and reading. Their curiosity drives them to look and search for knowledge all around. And this is why they're so successful. Because they understand that in order to grow, you must be a student of life. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm here to help you guys live and improve your life. So if you want to learn more, you can click on this video right here. It's been your boy Guatemozin. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. I hope you guys even took some notes. Alright then. It was nice seeing y'all. I'll see y'all right here. Let's go.